Okay folks, going to do a real quick video on a W2ihy audio equalizer and noise gate. I picked this thing up in a trade a couple days ago. The guy I got it from, he said it was working, and it appears to be working. I've got it hooked up to the old trusted Connex here, and I've got a 636 plugged into the front of it. This one accepts a 4-pin mic going into the front. I strongly suggest not to use a power mic because you're kind of defeating the purpose with this if you do. Probably does better with a studio mic, but like I said, it does have the 4-pin on the front, so you can use it. Here's a shot at the back of it. You've got 3 different mic selectors, and you can use a PTT with it if your microphone doesn't have a push to talk button on it. Basically, this is your power right here, plugs into the wall. This is the mic out, plugs into your radio, and then in the front you have the input for your microphone. This is the simple one. I think this one's a little bit older version. You can see the previous owner had marked, I guess, where they worked the best with their radio. I've been playing around with this thing for a minute. Personally, I've owned the EQ Plus, the bigger EQ with the effects and the noise gate and all that stuff on it before, and I liked it a lot. Pretty cool thing. And this thing right here is pretty cool too for a real simple setup. For those of you that don't know, the gate delay is like a noise canceling type device. It picks up your voice, but it doesn't pick up what's going on in the background. So if you're someone who's got a lot of blowers, a lot of fans going, and you're kind of in a tight-knit area, like all your stuff is on your desk, and your microphone is on your desk or whatever, or you're having to operate close to it, you can turn this gate delay up and down, and it will, it factors in eliminating the noise in the background. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory. Level and bass and treble, just basic EQ settings. It's a very basic equalizer. Like I said, it's kind of like a beginner's thing, or a starter kit, I guess you'd say. The cool thing about the W2ihy stuff is you can run it, you can run this with the EQ Plus. I guess you could probably run it with the 8-band EQ if you wanted to, and I'm sure you could probably run all 3 of them together, but that's kind of a cool thing, is you can make your own little audio chain out of it or whatever. But anyway, we'll get down to business here. I've got a radio hooked up over here to monitor what it sounds like. It's probably going to feed back a little bit, so bear with me there, and we'll just try to keep this demonstration as simple as possible. But again, as far as I can tell, everything is working on this thing. And turn it off and on. And if you got a mic plugged into it, if you have the EQ turned off, it will not let it pass through to get to your radio. So that's one thing to keep in mind if you're someone that's interested in something like this. Now, these lights stay lit up even when you turn them off and on. I guess that's normal. I don't know. But anyway, we'll test it out here. We'll start off with it off. Hello, 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 hello. See, we're on the key. Mic gain's at halfway, and we're not making it through. It will not let it pass through. We'll turn it on. Hello, 1, 2, 3, audio test. 1, 2, 3, audio. 1, 2, 3, audio test. So we'll fool the settings a little bit. You see where we've got it set right now. We'll just turn all this all the way down, and if you can still hear it in the background, you'll be able to tell the difference. Hello, 1, 2, 3, audio test. 1, 2, 3, audio test. That's with all of the EQ settings all the way down. That's with all the EQ settings all the way down, all the way down. Audio test, W2ihy noise gate equalizer, break. So we'll just come back over here, and we'll move these back up to where our previous owner had the settings at, which I don't know. It's different for every radio, different for every mic. So audio test, 1, 2, 3, audio test, 1, 2, 3, audio test, 1, 2, 3. That's at our previous settings. Hello, come in, break. Right, so I know that's kind of a, I don't know, cheesy, ghetto way to test how it sounds like. I don't have a direct line for the audio or whatever to test it, but I think you get the point. We can turn it all the way up, and I'm sure it's going to sound terrible. Audio test, 1, 2, 3, audio test, 1, 2, 3, audio, 1, 2, 3, getting a little feedback, audio test.
settings are all the way up. Brake, brake, brake.
All right, folks, so let me flip it over here and I'll give you a bottom shot of it before we stop this video. On the bottom, you'll see these mic out level, mic in gain. You can adjust those accordingly, whatever fits your needs or whatever. And that's it. Like I said, a simple little deal, but pretty cool if that's something you're wanting to get into, and inexpensive. You don't have to go out and blow $200 and $300 and $400 to find out if this is something you're gonna want to play with or whatever. All right, folks. I hope you enjoy the video. I've got one guy that's interested in this thing. If he doesn't take it, it will be up for sale. I've got to message him and see if he wants it or not. But again, if he doesn't, it will be up for sale at a affordable price. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope this was a fair demonstration of the W2ihy audio equalizer and noise gate. 73s. Bye bye bye.